Hello, good morning, and thanks for joining us on another edition of The Mirror with you to Benjamin. It is your one-time, exciting and interesting program that has to do with the family, the way we see our family, the things we do in the family, what we do in the family that transcends to the society. You know what the mirror stands for? The mirror stands to check you out. It stands to pick out those things that you could not see, things behind you, things in front of you that you cannot see. I want to pick them out and want you to correct them. So the mirror is here to correct, to put in place, to make it, look perfect the way it ought to be. And I am Beauty Benjamin. And today we are looking at a very critical topic, something that has to do with the family. What do you think? I want to show you a clip. You watch the clip, then we get into the conversation. But to do this with me this morning, I'm with my two beautiful, delectable ladies with me here. Let's meet the ladies on my right and my left. Let's go.
Okay, my name is Ebere and welcome to the Mirror today.
I'm Kathleen Abo. Welcome to the Mirror.
You ladies look so stunning and beautiful. It's a Friday.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a Friday.
She's always
Keep that hand down.
Whenever I do this, it gets to her, and I love doing it.
And she loves Fridays.
One of these days,
keep
see,
hearing
one
it.
of these days, when you hear that
What
stuff,
you
I
don't
commit
know
something,
is that,
I cut off somebody's
it's a
hand.
beauty pageant has to do with the slim and these days to have big bold and beautiful quaint, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
May I
that's
not
two
carry
of you.
knife one day, cut person handle.
And that's the two of you.
Okay. Okay, I haven't said that it's good to have you ladies. Now it's now we apologize for coming late to you. This program is scheduled for 10 o'clock every Friday, but due to some hitches, we had to come late. I sincerely apologize for that. Now wake up for next week. But today I wanted to watch something. I want to show you a clip. And let's see before we get into the conversation proper. But let's have the video. Let's see what's on the clip.
Hey, turn her up. This thing is not supposed to tickle you. You're a big girl. This thing is not supposed to tickle you.
Jesus Christ. What is the meaning of this?
Welcome, my dear. Welcome.
That is my turn now.
Are you serious? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Go! What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Nothing. Now we're just father and daughter now. We're playing now.
What do you mean by father and daughter? Good. Upstairs. Now. I said go upstairs.
Honey, we're just. Did we break anything? Did she break anything?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Why are you playing with that girl like that? Is there anything wrong with you? Don't you see that our daughter have grown up? Do you think she's that little baby that you used to carry up and down?
Honey, is that what did you just say? Our
Yes.
daughter,
Yes.
father to daughter, and you slap me because of that?
I will slap you again. What kind of rubbish is this?
Wait, let me. It's good. My daughter.
Yes, she's your daughter.
So why all this? So I can have a daddy to daughter moment with my own?
Do you remember her age?
What has age got to do with blood? This is blood. No feelings. Zero feelings. Zero feelings. Zero.
What do you mean by zero feelings? Zero feelings? What do you mean by that?
A father is supposed to be the first boyfriend of his daughter. And you just spoilt it. Now that girl is going to see me as if I am an animal. As if I'm doing something wrong. Why are you doing this, honey? Why? You're married. I love you. Is it possible for me to marry my own daughter?
I don't like this kind of play. Don't play this kind of play with my daughter. Please.
All right. Thank you for spoiling the fun and welcome once again.
I didn't say you shouldn't play with our daughter. But you should understand that this girl have grown up. She has feelings. If you continue playing with her like this, she will be seeing you with, I mean, I don't know how to describe it.
Let me tell you. I am her father.
I know.
Any other man after me is just going to be a boyfriend, a suitor, and a husband. But she's supposed to love me first. She's supposed to learn from me. She's supposed to open up to me. So if we don't have this, she's going to have a problem.
If you are talking about open up, she's supposed to open up to me, not you.
You're welcome.
At least, see, we have nice conversation. But let me tell you, next time I come back and see you and my daughter in this kind of condition, you will not like me.
Is that a threat?
I am warning you. I am warning you. I am telling you, let today be the first and the last.
Is it wrong for a father to have such moments with his own daughter, biological daughter for that matter? No problem.
Lord, you are the one that said we should ask and it shall be given unto us. Lord, I pray for a man like my father. Cute, tall. He has a sweet skin, caring and loving, intelligent and huge man. Very rich. He has a car. Give me a man like my father. Very playful, loving, charming, good looking, tall. Father, Lord, I pray you should give me this kind of man like my father. Father, Lord, give me a man like my father.
Wait. Is it that my wife was right? Why is my daughter praying for a man like me instead of a man better than me?
Now, the topic for today is who is wrong? Between the mother and the father, who is wrong? Ladies, let's hear you. The boys in your courts, let's go. We don't have time.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
From the scenario, I will say the mother was wrong.
Why would you say that?
Yes, I will say the mother was wrong in the sense that this daughter or this lady or girl is her own child, showing that she has been there right from infancy. She knows the kind of bond, because we all know this bond fathers and their daughters share.
Yeah.
So she already knows that bond that has been between them right from infancy as she grows.
Catherine, I'm waiting for you to finish this gist.
As she
I'm waiting for
grows
you to
till she
finish.
becomes the woman she is today. She shouldn't really be this surprised or act in so much rage, seeing the father and the daughter play this way. And another thing why I still said she is wrong, you mustn't really raise a finger or become violent in order to
prove a point.
or pass your message. There are so many ways in which she would have passed the message to her husband in a very polite manner and respectful manner than slapping a full-grown man.
That slap is reaching me here.
The head of the home.
I'm feeling it.
Slapped your
And the Bible
husband.
say a woman should be submissive.
I don't say it. Even with the way she talks
She
like
assumes so much
so
authority
much
and
My
power.
heart is, I'm just allowing you
Please
to
be
talk.
calm down.
Okay,
I'm allowing you to talk.
Okay,
and my stomach
let's hear you. Let's hear you. Let's
My stomach is full.
Okay.
What? I mean, are you a stranger here in this particular land, in this society?
Okay.
When things are happening, we've heard stories where fathers violate even their newborn baby.
You should know your husband.
By changing their diapers.
Not all of
Yeah,
them.
in this
this
particular
case, you're
context,
generalizing.
I don't want to know anybody.
Wow.
I don't want to know anybody. Where my daughter is concerned, no, there are certain places you have to play with my daughter. Not all. How
Wow.
can a beautiful, well-formed, everywhere robust and whatever girl, 18 years old girl,
Now you're beginning
who
to
is now a
sow
woman,
some kind of seed
excuse
in
me,
your
Yes.
excuse me.
You're looking at the man, you will see the
Tomorrow
innocence
somebody will tell
on
me
his
it
face.
was the devil.
Now,
Wait,
Right
okay,
now, I have to
ladies,
change
I
that
understand
devil.
your point.
I have to
though,
change that
but
devil.
not on
And-
this case. Yes. I know why I said so.
Look
looking at the man, you could see the innocence
The
all over him.
the only thing wrong here is
Uh-huh.
where the lady raised her hand against her husband. Aside from that, oh girl, I would do anything to protect my own daughter.
That means you would have
That means you also slap.
you would have done more than she
You also
did.
slap.
I will
Yes.
do anything, where
Now,
the protection
in that
of my
case,
daughter
you
is.
would have
Because
gone
at this point,
violence.
she's still under my care. I
Uh-huh.
have to guide, protect
You are saying
her
under
from
your care,
anything.
under both of you care.
Listen,
Husband
listen,
and wife,
listen,
mother and
listen.
father.
Then my husband,
Listen,
the father of this girl.
what you should be saying,
Eh?
what you should be saying is that as a mother,
Mm.
since like I mentioned, you've been there since her infancy and you know how the both of them, you know how they are actually bond,
Yes.
the kind of plays, you know, they engage in. When I see something like that, I don't think I'm really gonna get so upset to the level of going violent. What I will do, no, listen, what I will do, but just like she sent her upstairs, I'll tell her what's going on here. Sweetheart, please, let's see. Or you go upstairs. And when she does that, you sit your husband down and make him understand in a very polite manner and very respectful. You see, I know both of you have this father-daughter relationship going on, but please, you have to understand, she's no longer that baby you used to know yesterday. Our daughter is fully grown. Let's not start this kind of thing that she might not even start having the interest of getting married or start misunderstanding your place or those relationship with you, you know, into something else. Because to some persons, they might feel they don't want to get married to another person. It must be their father, or they don't want to
the
get
prayer this girl was making at the end
they
of
don't want
the
to
day.
get attached to another man. So you do that. Then later she has to go meet her daughter and equally sit her down and talk same.
Do you know
Not
there is
the
a
way,
level
with the manner in which she was
there
just
is a
talking.
level.
Her verbal, see, the verbal passage of her message and the action as well are totally wrong. So I will say that she was the person who's actually wrong in this whole thing.
Okay.
See,
She might
at
be
this
right
point, yes.
to her own opinion, but the way in which she drove the message was totally wrong.
That is
There are
exactly
people
my
who play
point
like
here.
this. When you say that all men, as in men are this and that,
That
I
is
believe you're
exactly-
generalizing.
no,
We still have good men
That
out
is my
there.
point.
Put something
My
out this
point-
that will
my
not
point
cross their
is
mind.
How,
Please.
my
Okay,
point
let's
is
hear you.
her way of driving the message across was
Uh-huh.
wrong. You understand? But trying to stop this, how can a father who is as old as this daughter we're talking
I
about
don't
now
understand
is
when you say
not
how
a
can a
baby.
father.
Wait,
Now,
no,
now,
no, no,
let
no.
me come
See,
in now. Let me
things
come
are
in.
happening in this society.
Let me come
You
in.
understand? The
Okay.
relationship between
We
a
all
father
know-
and a daughter.
We all know that most cases, almost like 99%, daughters are closer to their
father.
father.
Yes.
Now, this thing we are seeing here now, it may have come as a result of how they bonded from
That's what I
infancy.
said.
They have bonded.
That's why she
And that's what
she
they
shouldn't
play.
be so surprised in
Now-
saying such.
See,
are
the level of
coming,
surprise-
I'm
okay,
coming.
go ahead.
I think
Okay.
that she is sowing a seed in the hearts of these people.
Okay.
Like she rightly said, what I would have done if I were this woman and I come and say, father and daughter,
Oh,
you
you
guys
have
are
started
still
again,
playing this
you
thing.
know?
Okay, now because the girl is big, I will call her and say, look, I know you love your father, but if you continue this way, you will not want to see another man because you will keep
You're so
comparing
attached to
every
him.
man that come to your
your
father.
father.
But that's what they do. Now we heard the
You
girl's
can see
prayer
that
at
in
the
prayer.
end.
Yes.
She was praying for a man exactly
Like
like
her
her father
father.
and not above her father. That's why I would have cautioned, look, you need to have someone who is better than your father. So if you keep seeing, if you idolize your father this way,
That's-
No
you
man
will
will be
not
good
see
enough for
any
you.
man that is good enough for
That is
you,
the
my
problem.
dear
The
daughter.
relationship between her and her father has so beclouded her that all she sees is her father.
See,
Now she's not
you-
seeing her father in the other like
That
in the,
light,
I want
you
to
know,
have something with
something,
you.
yes.
But she
All
sees
she
her father
sees
like
is her father.
any man that wants to marry me should
be able
portray
to-
this my father's character, his
The
build,
personality,
his personality.
From the way this woman's reaction, you know that she never knew that their relationship was.
How
That's
can
not
she not
true.
know?
But it's true.
This is
Not
their
unless
daughter.
she's trying to tell us that daughter or the other girl or
It's
lady
not the
is
man's
not the
own.
man's daughter.
No, that is not the
I mean,
issue
so
here.
why would she
Because
get
she
so
kept
upset to the
and
point
she
of
kept
slapping
making
the
reference
man?
to
If she
my
has seen
daughter,
them, if she has
my
seen
daughter.
if she has seen
And the
them
man say,
playing to
"Ah,
that level,
daughter."
if she has seen him playing with her,
Unless there's
at
something
that
she's
level,
not telling us, like,
she wouldn't
everyone.
have reacted the way she did at the point she saw
But
them.
with this kind
And
of
she was
play,
shocked.
it did not
She
just
came
start
in,
that day.
meeting the father, hugging her from
It
behind.
wasn't hugging, it was
Listen.
very tickling.
No,
Listen.
he tickled, but he held her from behind.
Yes,
and
they were
played this
playing.
thing. And so she was shocked.
You know, let me tell you something.
Mm.
My son, my last son is 16. And there's this thing we've been doing right from when I hug him, I swing. From growing up, I swing like that. He loves it, rocking him like that, rock. Even till today.
Okay.
When he comes, mommy, can I get a hug? And then when I hug, he will just say, no, it's not complete.
Okay.
Swing.
So you say it's something
16.
it's been there.
It's 16. We started it being like
Of
that.
course.
So I used to now go turns 20 tomorrow.
And
then I
you
hug
even
him
the
swinging.
father, when your husband
And then my
comes
husband
and
comes
sees
and say,
people
why are
begins
you
to
hugging and
you
swinging?
react in such
No,
manner.
you don't see children.
You know that he
Children.
could also, there's an age that boy will get to. 18, 20, 20 something, at that age now. That attachment should, there should be a level to that attachment.
That's Africans. We don't see that thing abroad.
Because
Even when they are 100,
cost
they
him his
still want and they
relationship
still
in
that.
future.
That's Africa. That's our mentality.
Do you know it could cost him his future relationship?
How?
There could be a point where, he needs to be with his wife. And his mother steps in and she's all he sees.
Why would that
Please.
no?
Why
You're
happens?
going to
Please,
see.
I've
You're getting a wrong route. No.
It happens.
Now,
There's a moment-
Africans,
there's
we
a
have this
relationship where-
mentality because these things have been prevalent. We are supposed it's been happening. We generalize and say that every man you see
He's
is
like
a
that.
pervert.
No.
We know that we know there are
don't know
men.
who a pervert will be.
We
It's
know there
better
are
you
men.
cut
Yes,
down
we
some.
know.
Yes.
But
Very-
this kind of
Yes.
action that was pointed out here was uncalled for. Now,
Her
first,
action.
Now, first,
Okay,
when
let
she
me
came
not say
in,
her action. Her reaction to that action was what I'm faulting.
Okay.
Do you understand? Her reaction to that
So
action.
what about the
is what I'm
verbal
faulting.
reaction as well? What about her verbal reaction? How do you see it?
Anyway, I
But she
would
wasn't
say
talking.
because you said
Her verbal
you will
reaction,
do
everything.
anything, which
Yes, protect
including
my daughter.
beating the man or
That is not
slapping.
it. That is not it. I said
But
get to
anything
that,
means anything.
get
Anything
to
means
that
Yes.
point of hitting.
And
Is
even
what
with the
I-
way you talk,
but
it
having
shows
to-
you equally go violent like the woman did.
I will stop it with everything in me.
Okay, now you're
Stop
saying
that
something.
play. Stop
With
that
everything.
play.
Okay. Let's
Awful
I
blood.
know-
And you're hugging her from behind as a man.
I know that the time is
Well, you're
short.
sorry. Something in
And
their
obviously,
hearts.
no. And obviously, the woman was not in the house when this was going on. So it is expected that when she comes in, she will be shocked.
So
But
then-
what I am faulting is her having to hit her husband. Because
Okay,
of that.
okay.
Both the husband and the manner in
okay.
which she talks, everything
Okay.
was totally wrong.
Imagine this.
Okay. Let's go on a quick break. Even if it's just 1 minute, a quick break. Let's catch our breath. We'll be right back now. Hold your thoughts.
Hey, turn around. This thing is not supposed to tickle you. You're a big girl. This thing is not supposed to tickle you.
Jesus Christ. What is the meaning of this?
Welcome, my dear. Welcome.
That is my turn now.
Are you serious? Oh yeah.
God! What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Nothing. Now we're just father and daughter now. We're playing now.
What do you mean by father and daughter? Good. Upstairs. Now. I said go upstairs.
Honey, we're just. Did we break anything? Did she break anything?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Why are you playing with that girl like that? Is anything wrong with you? Don't you see that our daughter have grown up? Do you think she's that little baby that you used to carry up and down?
Honey, is that what did you just say? Our
Yes.
daughter,
Yes.
father to daughter, and you slap me because of that?
I will slap you again. What kind of rubbish is this?
Wait, let me. It's good, my daughter.
Yes, she's your daughter.
So why all this? So I can have a daddy to daughter moment with my own?
Do you remember her age?
What has age got to do with blood? This is blood. No feelings. Zero feelings. Zero feelings. Zero.
What do you mean by zero feelings? What do you mean by that?
A father is supposed to be the first boyfriend of his daughter. And you just spoilt it. Now that girl is going to see me as if I am an animal. As if I'm doing something wrong. Why are you doing this, honey? Why? You're married. I love you. Is it possible for me to marry my own daughter?
I don't like this kind of play. Don't play this kind of play with my daughter. Please.
All right. Thank you for spoiling the fun and welcome once again.
I didn't say you shouldn't play with our daughter. But you should understand that this girl have grown up. She has feelings. If you continue playing with her like this, she will be seeing you with, I don't know how to describe it.
Let me tell you.
Okay, welcome back. You're still watching The Mirror with Beauty Benjamin. And this program you can sponsor. We're looking for sponsor. You can bring your adverts. You can do all of that through the number 070-888-56625. 070-888-56625. Bring your adverts. Sponsorship is wanted. And if you think you have what it takes to be on this table, hit me. Just get into that number and call. You can follow us also on The Mirror on Facebook, at The Mirror with Beauty Benjamin on Facebook. You can also log on to YouTube, The Mirror with Beauty Benjamin. On Twitter, at The Mirror with BB. On Instagram, at The Mirror with Beauty Benjamin. All of these social media channels are available for you to watch these episodes that you have missed, and you've missed from beginning, or other episodes that have aired. Now, let's come back to the conversation. Now, I want to give you ladies a quick example. I have a friend who stays in the US, and then with the children, husband stays here. And 3 months ago, the daughter who turned 20, she turned 20. She came to visit her father in Nigeria. In fact, she did her birthday. She requested to do her birthday in Nigeria with her father. And so they came to Nigeria and had a birthday. She's big, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's stunning. And the father took her to everywhere. They went to club, they went to everywhere. And you can guess what the African mentality in Nigeria is when they see both of them. See this old man. Don't go carry one person, small daughter. That I give get. All these children will find money. And because he heard those side talks, he held on to her very well, and he get held on to him very well. You know, that's our own mentality here.
Of course.
Now, because Mrs. Okon, because it happened in this family, that this man is a pervert, doesn't mean that this household, the man is also a pervert. Let us give benefit of that. Now, whatever, I would think that the woman would have called for a conversation and say, look, this is not play, or I don't play, or you don't do. Allow this girl to get husband, because if you could not like this way, she not going to want to see another man good enough to be her husband. Not to raise that dirty slap. Oh, when the slap touch me here, you know, and the way she talks, she exudes so much energy, so much power, so much authority.
But she's actually lucky she married a gentleman, I would say. But to some men, you see that slap?
Collect.
No, she would have gone on admission in the hospital.
Oh,
I am telling you, to some men.
God.
Of course.
She
would have been admitted in the hospital for giving her husband that slap.
That particular man, no offense, so.
It's actually a gentleman, please.
That particular man, no offense, so.
Okay.
Okay, men like him, let me not say he's the one, because already he's a role model to his daughter. How can someone walk in and see you dancing that kind of butt dance with your daughter? Excuse me.
Turn around. When dancing,
you know, say a big girl like you shouldn't be tickled. That big girl like you shouldn't be tickled. That was
and he hugged her. You know, and danced like this, you know.
He did dance.
He did. That aside.
She just
and his wife walked in and said, what kind of dances? What kind of play is this? Yeah, go upstairs. And the man was all the man could think of.
Yes, because he never saw anything wrong in what they were doing.
All the man could think of at that point
in his mind.
Nothing.
He was already
It
sounding like
takes a total stranger to react the way
He was already sounding like a Sidon look father
husband.
Like
How can he just the fact that he decided not to raise his hands or retaliate, you know, concerning what the wife did, doesn't make him a Sidon look husband.
No,
he was shocked. He was surprised.
The woman of the house.
What did we do wrong? He said, did we break anything?
Yes.
So is he a baby boy for crying out loud? How can you in that very scenario?
I still maintain that he didn't see anything wrong in what they were doing.
The mother of the house
acted like she was a total stranger
That
to
is
that
how
house.
you would have also done something. And look at
It's
her
not
now. After
true.
did we do
It's
anything
not
more
true.
than this?
It's not true.
Okay.
All of them are not saying.
Nip it in the bud before it blossoms to a very
All of them are
beautiful
not
rose
saying
flower.
that Mr.
All
A
men are
just
not the
this
same.
doesn't mean that
But
Mr. B
none of
only
them
just
have it
say
written on their
to
foreheads.
his own daughter.
Eh.
I still maintain
she had
that.
to stop. You don't even know where she was coming from at that point. You don't know her state of mind. She could have been coming from one police station where someone had
How? It's not
violated
true.
somebody's
So
looking
she's
at
now
that
working on
woman-
assumption.
Looking at that woman, you know
She has
what?
to
Presumption.
stop it.
Okay,
I
now.
don't want this to happen
This,
to
this,
my
this,
kids.
this brings me to
Learn from other people's experience. Don't allow that
Wait,
to be your
this
own.
brings me to this domestic violence of the thing, you know. When you talk about domestic violence, it's usually like only the men, you know, would feel it's the men who actually exhibit such, that the women don't engage in domestic violence. And sometimes we feel it's only when you raise your hand on your spouse, that's when it becomes domestic violence. Women, we as women, we have so many weapons in which we exhibit our own domestic violence on our partners.
when
So
you don't
now,
have the power,
so now looking at
power,
what
use
this
your
woman
mouth.
did,
Mm.
between the two of them now, between the man and the woman, who will you actually think or no actually is violent in the home? With the way she talks, her verbal expression, and her physical reaction. Oh my God, that man.
Do you know that
It is well with
when
him.
Jesus himself walked into the temple and
It is
found
well
people
with that man to
selling
have such a
and
wife.
found people turning his father's house into
Uh-huh.
a marketplace,
Mhm.
he didn't just say go out, go out.
Okay,
No.
because he chased them with a whip,
He
right?
had to use a whip. At
Mhm.
that point, there are points in one's life where you have to become the lion.
Okay, he said
And
points
there
in
are times,
one's life.
of course,
Okay.
and there are times
From
when it
what
has
I
to do
saw
with
here-
protecting your children.
But from what I
a
saw
mother
here, I
can
don't
be
see
anything.
From what I saw here, I don't see anything like once in. This is totally who she is.
Girl, it might be just that.
This is who she is. See, let's not.
This is what
she's
you're
a
seeing at
gender.
Hey.
Let's not try hide
This is
anything
what you
here.
are seeing now.
This is who she
And
is.
who knows
totally.
what even made the man silent? Whether he was he could
It's
have
not.
been.
The man wasn't silent
The
for
man
any
was
reason.
surprised.
You know when something
He
you never
acted-
actually thought of
He didn't expect
acted
it.
surprised.
finally just came like
He
that.
acted surprised.
Yes.
Maybe he didn't expect that his wife would come in at that particular point.
It's not true.
But he
Any
wasn't doing
people have been in
anything.
That
situation.
wasn't true.
Anything, something leads
You
to
know,
one
we have
thing.
talked about
So-
African mindset or mentality.
Mm.
This is just it. I mean, this is just one of them.
Time will fail me to give us an example of an incident that occurred in Port Harcourt this week. Maybe we'll talk about this one other time. You know, this lady is on social media. Yeah, she's been dating the guy for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 whole damn years.
And nobody knew about it.
And then the lady said she didn't know that the man was married.
Can you imagine?
That I think
I
is a lie.
see so many things are
Now,
happening. You
the
cannot just say
man-
this. And that
the
man would have been
ends
the best man in the
relationship,
world.
but does not want the girl to be with another. No, when the girl
Yeah.
found out, he said, "Look, you can't be with another man. I have trained you. I have invested in
So?
you. You are not marrying
That
her.
relationship was
So?
You are
based
not
on
setting her
lies.
free. So any relationship he gets trying to build, he goes and then tarnish it, destroys it.
If he wants to eat his cake and have it as well.
Do you know the level, the extent,
trauma.
the extent the man wanted to damage the girl bodily,
Stabs and
just physically, what he did to her?
Stabs now, even on the head.
Yes.
Eh.
Okay.
And what was that? He wanted her dead. This is someone you profess to love, Abby. Oh, girl,
No, that's,
when it has
see,
to do
there's a
with-
different.
It is not.
Altogether.
Girl,
It's actually
it is
different.
not. This is simply telling you that you cannot.
but he's-
you cannot judge a book.
No!
You cannot judge a book by its covers.
The man in question, or the lady we're talking about that was physically assaulted, is not married to the man. And another thing here, the man actually loves his wife. Else, he would have still
But the
continued
wife
on.
said,
you love
the
your
wife
wife,
said, the wife
He wanted
said,
to go back to his
Instrumental.
family.
the wife, he does not want to
So
marry
why
her.
destroy
The
the
wife
person you
said-
know you don't want to get
The
married?
wife said that for the past years she has married this man. This woman have been the thorn in their relationship as a married life. So which means she knew there was a side chick.
And the side
Now,
chick never knew
now
he was
the
Now
side
she
married.
said the man didn't tell her, she didn't know that he was married. I'm like, that's not true. Where do you go to?
For 10 years.
10 years. That's a whole it's
For
a
10
big
years.
life.
Because
Now,
you
but
can
you
actually
say,
hide them for some
I don't want
time.
to marry a second wife. I want only one wife. I don't want to marry you.
Then you should
Then
let her
her
go. You don't want it and you don't want to let go.
Just want to
I am
buckle
not
her up,
encouraging
destroy
side
her.
people. But at this point now, instead of harming her to that extent.
Now,
Now,
that is not even harming. His intention was to kill her.
Yeah.
Because for you to stab somebody on the head. Severally, you see cuts on her hands and all
So
that.
simply because he trained her in school, was he actually under duress while doing
you
that?
know, some
have
people,
Because
some
Some people are so
I think that
possessive.
friend with birth
Some people are just so
benefits
possessive.
something,
And he would have been
why-
so nice.
Okay, ladies,
No,
let's talk about
we're
time
already
is up now. So
deviating
now,
from-
who is wrong? Let's conclude. Conclusion. Your side. Let me take you first.
I'm the wrongest person for you to ask this question.
Because we already know what her
Feel
response
free,
is gonna
feel
be.
free.
I'm the wrongest person you're asking.
Okay.
No,
eh?
feel free.
Because left with me, for a woman, abeg, do anything to protect your children.
Okay.
Do anything. The only thing there I will say is, now your husband, no African woman we don't we don't support it all. But outside these shores, the white woman can even raise her guns and shoot down any.
You call them white.
Yes, I'm the
White.
foreigners. Yes. If they sense anything,
They're
most
white,
times they
right?
don't even ask questions.
They're
Let them
white,
not just
right?
sense
But
anything.
it's still-
Ew. Let them not just sense anything. Most times they don't even ask questions. They just bring out their guns and you're done for. You know, but
Okay.
here in Africa,
Okay.
we know we have to respect and honor our husbands, like our gods, our sir, Zaya, sir. Whatever he does, Zaya what? Sir. Whether he's killing you, you don't have any right.
No.
You don't
I
have
take
any right
exception
to
to
say
that.
no. But that is the
Whether he's
African.
killing
If
me-
we're using the African
No.
setting, yes,
Whether he's killing me, no.
yes,
I
you're
take
even
exception
supposed
that. I
to
don't
worship
have
him.
to. Not
on your
when you are
knees.
killing me, please.
Why?
It takes someone
As
who's
an
enlightened
African
to
woman,
let's
tell
say
as an
that's
African
time
woman,
is
you don't
up.
have any right to say no.
Okay. I would say that mothers, in as much as you would want to protect your child or your daughter, like Aberele said, you have to do that with some sort of respect, and also try to act like the woman of the house that you are. Don't act like a total stranger, because we believe sometimes fathers don't even know what happens in their home as much as the mothers do. So the mother, you as a mother, should already know what has been happening. You know the level things has gone through, and you should find a very peaceful manner in which you resolve things than going violent, because it's not good. We don't support that for neither the women or the men.
It's been interesting, discussing this topic with these beautiful ladies here. Our viewer out there, just go on our social media, drop your comments. Who is wrong? Is the man wrong? Is the woman wrong? Or is the girl wrong? Let's hear from you. That's the number to send your messages and WhatsApp to, or go to our social media and then express yourself fully as an African, as a foreigner, as a, whatever you are. Thank you so much for having me this beautiful morning. Same time, same station next week. The Mirror with Beauty and Benjamin. Thank you, ladies.
That's your OD, okay? That's your OD. There's nothing you're gonna do to him.
Kind of play with my daughter. Please.
All right. Thank you for spoiling the fun, and welcome once again.
I just
Hey, turn her up. Turn her up. This thing is not supposed to tickle you. Look, you're a big girl. This thing is not supposed to tickle you.
Jesus Christ. What is the meaning of this?
Welcome, my dear. Welcome.
That is my turn now.
It's yours. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God! What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Nothing. We're just father and daughter now. We're playing now.
What do you mean by father and daughter? Good, upstairs, now! I said go upstairs!
Honey, we're just. Did we break anything? Did she break anything?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Why are you playing with that girl like that? Is anything wrong with you? Don't you see that our daughter have grown up? Do you think she's that little baby that you used to carry up and down?
Honey, is that what did you just say? Our
Yes.
daughter.
Yes.
Father to daughter. And you slap me because of that?
I will slap you again. What kind of rubbish is this?
Wait, let me. It's gold. My daughter.
Yes, she's your daughter.
So why all this? So I can have a daddy to daughter moment with my own?
Do you remember her age?
What has age got to do with blood? This is